Hey, people out there in the world, how are ya? How you doing? Um, I'm cute. I mean, I'm doing good. I came across something. I was at school. I was at fam today, and I was just like sitting out on the ledge, looking at the world, into the abyss, like just seeing people that I know and like having conversations with people. Excuse me. I realized that gay people have some obsessions. I don't want to call it obsessions. I want to call it subtle things that we all do. But I think that goes for all people. But I think ours are pretty funny because it's pretty predictable and it's sometimes stereotypical. Yeah, I think I just want to talk about those for a second here in the world. Number one, people, I would say people tend to feel like they have to fit into like some stereotype. I think that some people think, oh, I'm gay, I'm out the closet, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gay, I'm out the closet. Like I didn't. My freshman year, when I got to, like I was very sheltered. Growing up, my mother like did let me go out and didn't let me do things. I grew up in Miami, and that's a very wild place if you don't know. And oh my, like I was very sheltered. I did a lot of stuff, but I was sneaky and conniving growing up. So but when I came to college, like my mother dropped me off at fam, and she hugged me and was like, "I'm mi amor, it's okay, I love you, I'm gonna miss you," and she left, and I sat on my bed and I looked at my new linens, and like my roommates wasn't there yet, and I was just like, I'm gonna be so gay, and it was a mess, and I was not. And in high school, I played football. I was. I don't want to say I was a very masculine because I never felt like I was very masculine. I was always very boisterous. Well, boisterous isn't a word my boyfriend says. I was always very loud and talkative, and I had no problem expressing my opinions about things. And I was always out there, but I never did that at home, in front of my mother because I was in the closet or whatever. And when I came to college, that died. Died. I was not in the closet anymore. At least I was in Tallahassee, and I was like really far from, not really far, but like far enough from Miami that I could have just been like whatever, and I turned it out. I was twisting and turning, and I'm a big man. Like I'm a big man. Now I'm 22, and I just realized that like I didn't have to be this big gay man. I had to be stereotypically gay. Like I wanted to be stereotypically gay, but I didn't have to. And I realize now that it doesn't matter. Like it's not that serial. I've growing up, I've met so many different kind of people that being part of the scene is not always everything. And I just don't feel that you have to do that. You should see yourself. You should be an individual. Be yourself. It sounds so corny, but like you don't have to be loud. You don't have to be ghetto, or you don't have to think of being really provocative. Just be you. Be chill out. The second thing I want to talk about is appearance. I am a strong advocate of making sure you look decent. Now I know my hair look a mess because it don't look a mess because I'm Spanish, half Spanish. So like looks okay, but my tape is just like not in the realm of where it needs to be. But yeah, I need a haircut. I go to FAMU, so like I know a lot of people who are like constantly on their stuff. Oh god. I know a lot of people who are constantly like on their shit, and there's nothing wrong with that. But all of this going out of your way and buying clothes when you ain't got no money, and worried about, and you big and you want to be skinny, and you skinny but you want to be muscly, and you this but you want to stop, please. It's not like you are who you are and God made you the way you were. I am a big woman, woman. Yeah, I am a big person, and I enjoy it. When I say big, I'm round. I have a belly. I have a chest, and I'm very broad and tall. I'm 6'2", pounds, and I'm fine with the way I look. I have great friends who love me. I have a boyfriend who cares about me and does not care about my size, and I'm fairly confident with myself. It Appearances has nothing to do with being skinny. If you are skinny and you are fit, that is awesome. That is cool. That is what and that's what you want. But if you're not that, you don't have to become that. If you are a big person, be a big person and enjoy it. And there's something very good about being a big person. We tend to be very fun and energetic, and I don't know, we have a very keen sense of food or something. I ain't scared to say it. Just be yourself. It's not that serious. Now, if you are big and you do not like being big and you want to be skinny and you are willing to work and be skinny and in a healthy manner, do it. More power to you. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you can embrace being big, I have always been big. I have always been big. I was born a big baby and I'm going to die a big baby. I do not mind. You should embrace it. That's all I have to say. You should embrace being tall. You should embrace being short. If you got muscles, embrace it. If you're skinny and you want to get muscles but you can't, people like twinks. Let's call it being a twink. Nothing wrong with it. Be yourself. Nothing wrong with being yourself because you cute. You cute. My next thing is men, and this goes to anybody like who watches or whatever. Relationships are cute when you are young, 18, 19, high school, middle school, college. That's cool. That is your time to make up, break up, do frolic, as I like to call it, frolicking, or my friend likes to call it rolling around in the dark. It's time to, you can do that. That's cool. But I find that people like to just jump into stuff. And that's cute or whatever because it works for some people. Me. It's cool to just jump into stuff. But you have to be for reals, ready to settle down. And I say this to say, when you jump, there is a way to do it. And I'll let you in on a little secret. There is a way to jump in a relationship with somebody and make your relationship last. But you're not going to like it because one of you are going to have to be the sole compromiser. In a relationship, you both compromise, but in my experience with things, I learned that you will end up changing who you are. The person you are will change. In some cases, that is for the worse. In some cases, very rare, mine, it's for the better. My case was the better. I jumped into a relationship, moved in very early, and it worked because he was more intelligent than me. He had a broader perspective of the world than I did, and we came from two different backgrounds, and I decided that I wanted what he had. I wanted his background, and I wish I had grew up in his upbringing, and it worked. It worked because I was willing to change. I was willing to stop being as ghetto. I was willing to stop, stop hanging out at all hours of the night, and I was willing to settle down and be with someone. And my mind broadened, and he opened my mind up to things that I never ever thought I would be doing. And these are good things, like school and learning different things, and my vocabulary has changed, and the way I think has changed, but that's because when you enter in a relationship, you got to do good. You have to be on a good path. Some people are not ready to do that, and if you're not ready to do that, then you need not be in that relationship. Stop jumping in these relationships with these men's and these women's and these people, and you are not willing to compromise. You guys are not willing to grow together. Stop getting with these people, and then 6 months later you tired and you want a new person. If you want to be single, be single. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with dating a lot of people if that's what you want. There's nothing wrong with frolicking. There's nothing wrong with, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're going to do it, make sure that's what I'm doing. I'm frolicking. I'm dating. I'm not I don't want to be in a serious relationship with this person. I want to be in an open relationship. Communication, like people have to get a handle on this because it's not cute, and friendships break and people break, and it's like you can save yourself a lot of hardship if you just go into your relationships knowing what you want. Oops. Knowing what you want and what you want to do. Sorry, that was my phone. Um, there's nothing wrong with being in a relationship, but stop going in a relationship blind. If you don't know this person from Adam, I knew my boyfriend 6 months before we got together. I knew my boyfriend 6 months before we got together officially. So, no need your judgment, you know. But when it comes to relationships, stop. Know what you want, and if you're gonna do it right. You know, compromise because two people are never gonna see eye to eye 100% of the time. It will not happen ever. But yeah, that was just on my mind. This is what I was thinking. This is what I was going through today. I haven't slept. Like I slept an hour or two today because I've been working on it. Like I haven't settled. Like I'm happy because I'm getting obsessed with like YouTube, not YouTube, but like trying to make videos, like editing. Like I learned. I'm getting obsessed with learning about this crap, and it's kind of like it's really fun. Like once you do it, like you're super proud of yourself. Oh my god, So I'm just like I said yesterday or the day before, I'm just learning, doing better. I think that's my whole thing. Like people keep asking, "Oh, what is your channel gonna be about?" Like a couple of my friends like, "Oh my god, look, you like actually have a video out." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just really happy, and I'm gonna keep like doing it." Subscribe. Let me know what you think. And at the end of the day, this has been another Joshua Chickens Productions. Bye.